Okay, welcome to the solution to this week's maths challenge. If you remember the challenge we had this week, we had this pyramid shape made up of cubes, and I painted the surface of it. And I was asking you what fraction of them have no paint on and what fraction of the total surface is painted. So, first of all, if we look at the total number of cubes in this pattern, you'll see we've got 1 in the top row. Okay, then we have 4 beneath that, 9 beneath that, and 16 beneath that. They're all square numbers. So altogether we have 30 cubes. Okay, now, believe it or not, most of the colours are actually painted. If we look, all of the top layer, all of the next layer, of the 9 in the next layer below that, 8 of them have been painted on, so only 1 hasn't been. And on the bottom layer of the 16, 12 have been painted on, only 4 haven't. So altogether, there are only 5 that have no paint on them, which is 1/6 of the total altogether. Now, if you look, I've also worked out, as we know there are 30 cubes altogether, there's a total surface area of 30 times 6, which is 180. Now, if we look at this to work out the total surface area that's been painted, if we look from above, then there are exactly 16 squares that have been painted, because it's the same as the layer at the bottom. If we take a look at it from the side, we can see there are 4, then 3, plus 2, plus 1. Which adds up to 10. So from each side, you've got 10. So altogether, we have 56 squares have been painted. That's out of our total of 180. So even though only 1/6 of the total have no paint on them, altogether 15 out of 45, or 56 out of 180, which simplifies to 14 out of 45, have been painted. Okay, so well under half of the shape has been painted. Okay, the surface area. So that's the answer to our two questions. So 1/6 of the cubes have no paint on them, and of all the faces, all the total surface area of all the cubes, 14 out of 45 have been painted.